doing tutorial. Zachary. Zachary. here. Sorry.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Did you download it yet?
Oh.
Why? Just gonna chill for a minute. Fucking head's hurting. Let's just browse through. Where in the fuck's my mouse? There's my mouse. Where is squad?
Building.
What? What the
Oh,
fuck?
right in the pillar.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes, Poppy.
Hey.
Says mostly playable with your controller. Come on, we gotta play a new game. All our games are boring. That's a war game. Why is this over here?
It's an absolute banger.
I think it's time we make the ultimate election meltdown video, because I've talked about this topic a lot in my last videos, and I think it's finally the day to put the final nail in the coffin when it comes to pure election meltdowns. I have compiled almost every election meltdown video I found, and every video from celebrities, so get ready to have a wild ride, because a lot of these videos I think will show the problem that's in this country, and I think the problem is the mental state of a lot of people. I genuinely think these people need help. But yeah, without further ado, let's just dive into this.
I'm feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat, like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
And one more thing, in 4 years, there better be 2 women on that ballot. There better be, I don't want a single man. I do not care if he is the most qualified man in the world. I don't want him on that ballot. Because there have been hundreds of qualified women.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up! I'm gonna need to call in sick from work today.
I think the only way to argue with maggots now is to not silence. They refuse to educate themselves, so I refuse to talk to them. They don't exist. Silence.
I'm tired. I'm numb. I'm struggling to know what happens next. But the one question I do have is, how do we keep each other safe?
I don't know how to explain to Trumpies that they are so obsessed with Trump because they have mommy and daddy issues. I don't know how to tell them that because they don't even realize they have mommy and daddy issues. That's where it starts. Because you want to be the golden child so bad. You want to go tell your parents, I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump. That's why it's an obsession. You're obsessed with him, baby, because you have mommy and daddy issues. That's why you don't have any healthy relationships in your life, because you don't even have a healthy relationship with yourself.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know y'all happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone, because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up, alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah.
We are about to enter a political period that will have consequences for the rest of our lives. We cannot give up. We now find ourselves in a time in history that has precedent, and we find ourselves, I believe, in a time where there are, let's say, peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism and authoritarianism. And this is the era that we are poised to enter. Donald Trump has talked about turning the military on U.S. citizens that he deems his domestic political enemies. Authoritarians and people that he affiliates closely with and strongmen abroad in regimes like that, it is not uncommon to jail political dissidents or legislative opponents. This is the world that we very realistically may be entering.
Because if you voted for Trump, I genuinely hope you are so happy right now. I hope you're having the greatest day of your fucking life. Because you know what? When your kid is in school one day and there's a police and they fucking die or get sent to the hospital or someone they know gets shot, I hope that you are happy with the thoughts and prayers that come from that. I hope that you are so fucking happy that if your wife gets raped, that she has to have that child. I hope you are so fucking happy that the trans people in your fucking life.
Wow, some of these people are fucking ruthless.
Gonna take away gender affirming care. I hope you are so fucking happy that the economy is supposedly gonna be okay now because you voted for Donald Trump, the man who was gonna take away all the rights of so many groups of people, not even just fucking trans people, so many groups of fucking people that are not straight cis white men. I hope you were so happy with that. I hope you were so happy with what you just fucking did. I hope you were so happy to maybe never be able to fucking vote again because he's gonna take that fucking right away from you. But you fucking voted for him. You fucking did this shit. You did it. Like, great, bro.
Good morning.
You take a chill pill, man.
To be
Jesus.
angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for, because he knows that I am trans, and he knows that I have had 2 abortions, and he still voted for Project 2025, which to me is reprehensible. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is
man,
not
I just
everyone is
can't.
able to do safely. And,
Wow.
I'm very grateful for my ability to do that.
Why are you so quiet?
I cut my mother off until the day she died. And I can and will do that again.
And let me make something abundantly clear between you and I right now. Anything that goes wrong in the next 4 years, all y'all's fault. That's what you voted for, right? That's what you wanted. You got the House, you got the Senate, you got the president, and you got the Supreme Court. Baby, it's all you. And I'm clocking all that. Gas prices don't come down. Grocery prices don't come down. You still can't buy a house. Oh, on top of that, your neighbors got deported. Oh, and your sister died of sepsis in the parking lot of the hospital. My sympathy's gone. I have no more sympathy to give you. Everything will be funny from here on out. I'm about to get on this app every single day and clock that shit. You thought I was unbearable before? That was in the F around phase. And now you're gonna find out. So while you're crying, to me, I told you so. I told you motherfucking so. Because you are not special to him. You were simply a means to an end. Land of the free, right? Unless you're a woman, of course, or a person of color, or LGBTQIA member, or undocumented, or an enemy from within. But hey, you won, right? Go America.
MAGA is an extremist hate cult. There are people who voted for Donald Trump knowing the harm that it will do to so many people, and that is why they voted for him. MAGA 2024, you're in for a rough ride. You're a supporter of MAGA knowing